you about a strategy. It's called darts. So darts is something that kids throw at us because they might be feeling miserable and they like to make us feel miserable because misery loves company. They throw darts at us in lots of different ways, and these are little behaviors that I call darts, and it's things like mocking, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the eye rolling. It's
Yeah.
they might slam doors or stamp their feet, roll their eyes, and it's just their little way of having a little bit of power over us.
Right. Yeah.
You can imagine little people, we do tend to micromanage them a lot without
Yes.
realizing it. We're kind of like, come on, get your shoes, get your hat, go there, don't forget your sunscreen, come on, get your bag, we're going here, now we're going there. And we're kind of managing them, we're controlling a lot of their lives. And
Mm.
sometimes they just feel like they want to have a little bit of control. And it happens when they get annoyed by us. It happens when we say no to something they want. It happens when they're tired. It happens when they lose. And they just throw these darts at us. And what we have to do is recognize that these are darts. It's just a
Yes.
dart. Don't let it hit you. If you let that dart
Yes.
hit you, there'll be blood on the floor and it's yours. You
Yes.
just dodge it and just, like you said, just brush it off. It's just a dart. I'm not going to let that little behavior cause any emotional rise in me. It's just a dart. It's just my child trying to have a little bit of power. And actually, I'm going to dodge it. So if you want a visual, you can think of like the Matrix. You know how it was kind of just like dodging those bullets. Let it fly past you. Now, some parents let it hit them and they get really wounded and offended. And how dare you? And then they want
Yes.
to dart
Yes.
back. And then they throw a dart back
It's
and
both of us. Yes.
you don't know how lucky you are and how dare you. And we
It's
were having,
so disrespectful.
yep,
You're
and now
so disrespectful and you're ungrateful.
And we want to
Yes.
just have that power over them and throw it back. If you throw a dart back and it hits them, then there's blood on the floor and it's theirs. So neither
Yes.
are good. And then you get into this, then that's when you get into these power struggles, and everybody's miserable. So we see it for what it is. It's just a very small person trying to have a little bit of power over the big people. We just dodge it. So when she's in her bed and she's
Yes.
going, "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh," you literally you just you just ignore. You're not completely ignoring it like it didn't even happen, because sometimes when you do that, they think, oh, mum hasn't heard me, I'll go louder and harder and I'll be even more silly because she hasn't heard it. So you can kind of recognize it, but just don't let it affect you. Just go, oh, you're still feeling
Yes. Yeah.
you feeling a bit yuck. Oh, and just walk away. Like it just doesn't bother you. Her little behaviors do not
Yes.
have any power over your emotions whatsoever. She's so tiny and we're so big.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So that strategy, darts, once you realize it, you'll start to see them often. And you can even communicate between each other. That's a dart, or did you see that dart they tried to
Yeah.
throw? Okay, like
Yeah.
you guys have to support each other, because if you feel like you're the one getting all the darts thrown at you, and they'll throw them at you when they know you're vulnerable as well, like in
Yes.
public,
Yes.
out for dinner at grandma's house, they're going to start throwing them at you because they know this is really when, it's going to hurt. So those are the times where, you just kind of, you let it go. It doesn't annoy you. It doesn't mean to say that you can't go back afterwards and say, hey, today when you were speaking to me like that, you must have had a really bad day to speak to me like that. Something going on. Like, you can still have this expectation for their behavior, but in the moment when they're all feeling really yuck and miserable, you don't buy into it.